Welcome back to another episode of the Terrell Show, episode number 2, and I'm excited because today we're going to be talking about how do you study the success that others have so you can get the same success for yourself. How do you really do that? And what's the whole idea behind that? Because you may have felt like at some point in the past you've been trying to figure out how to do this certain thing. Maybe it can be an entrepreneurial endeavor. Maybe let's say if you're trying to figure out how to do video, right, or maybe email marketing, or maybe copy, or maybe if you're the business, you might be trying to figure out how to sell, how to get more customers, how to get leads, or you might be at your job. How do I figure out how I get promoted? What are some of the people I see all these other people around me that's doing good, that's moving ahead of me, that's getting promoted, that's getting these positions, that's getting raises. How do I do some of those things? And that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Like, what is it that other people are doing that I can use for myself in order to sort of mimic or look at the blueprint or the framework that they have and to sort of apply it to myself so I could make that success too. So that's a very good question. That's really what we're going to be talking about today. So if you remember, one of my mentors said something that I think is brilliant, but I'm gonna put a little bit of twist to it. What he said, if you know a gentleman named Anthony Robbins, he said that if you want to be successful in any given endeavor, you have to model success. Model success. I mean, you see anybody successful in anything, model what they do, and you'll be able to get there as well. And more than really model, because I think a lot of people hear model and then they say, oh, well, I see them, they did that, so let me follow that path too. And it doesn't necessarily mean that, so to speak, because you could say, all right, well, Jay-Z had to sell drugs. Jay-Z sold drugs, or, a lot of these rappers had to sell drugs to get the money up so they could start their rap career, they could start their studio, they could do different things, right? And you might be like, oh, well, let me model success and I'm going to follow them. But not necessarily that. Just to give it a little twist, I would say more of study success. Be a student of success. See what really worked and the ideas and the strategies that really work behind that, and then apply that to yourself in order to be successful. So just for me, for example, this doesn't always have to be the biggest thing, biggest example, in the world, or the biggest results in the world. Just for me, as you follow maybe some of my videos, or you see some of the things that I'm doing, my website or my courses, right? So a course that I actually have right now is called More Productive Days. And this master's course on productivity is really about what do you need to do in order to get yourself in peak performance, high performance, in order to remove distractions, focus on what you need to do, eliminate distractions, completely use your attention on the things that is the highest leverage, and get your mindset and your energy in a way that's going to allow you to get there the fastest way possible. So that's what we're talking about in the master's course, right? But particularly, how I really learned, and this is the best productivity course on the planet. And the reason, and it might sound like, how can you say that, like it's arrogant? Well, the reason I'm saying that is because I've done the homework, right? Remember I said, be a student of success. So when I came out with this, so when I developed the course, I didn't just come out with just a bunch of things that I thought were cool. I might have saw one video online, or I did a YouTube search and said, oh, how to be productive, and then put a whole course. No, I didn't do that. I took the time, I took my own experiences, I took everything that I've invested in, from books to online courses, spent thousands of dollars on, to live events, to speaking to millionaires, to looking at exclusive and being a part of having access to exclusive videos, exclusive audios, to where I was able to curate what everybody is doing. And not only doing that, also take the world's best productivity courses in the world, take all of those courses, which I've done, and take the best concept, the best proven strategies and proven ideas, not just through the results of others, but even in my life, that allowed me to make 6 figures in corporate America. Take all of that, curate it and put it in a course that you can use, that's simple, that's very practical, and that you can understand. Right now, why do I say all that? I'm not even saying that to promote the course. It's up to you whether you want to look into it or get it or not. That's not my point. My point is, you have to study success. I went out and I studied what are all the top coaches and what are all the top entrepreneurs and the top people who actually created the world's best courses that was thousands of dollars, right? That these are the top tier people that created productivity. What are they saying? Taking their courses, getting those ideas, and being able to, do all the different things together to create this. But it was the fact that I studied success. I didn't just go out, look at somebody's course, buy somebody's book, and just mimic it and copy it. No, it's about you being able to study. So hopefully that story is a little inspiring to you, because sometimes it takes a lot, but with big risks, with big investment could come big reward. So, it might take a little bit longer for you to, when you're trying to do something, you're trying to figure out, okay, well, how do I, do this email marketing thing? How do I, do video? It might take some time to try to figure out, okay, who are the best people that's doing video right now? Okay, and learning from them, buying their books, buying their courses, going to their seminars, right? Same thing at your job. Okay, who the top people at this job that's getting promoted the fastest, that seem like they're getting the most recognition? What are they doing? Sitting down with them, having conversations with them, having a lunch with them, see what they're doing, and how can I apply that in my own life? So just doing that, studying, getting around people. So let me give you a couple quick things that you could do. One, you could just get around the people who are doing it if you can get them to coach you or mentor you, or if you could be be the protege of them, right? Because I'm actually going to tell you more about that, and especially if you're on my email list, because I actually have a new podcast coming up called The Protege Project, and that's exactly what it is. Getting people who are already successful and getting them to come back down to earth and say, okay, we enjoy your success, but we want to know what's behind the success. What did you really do in order to get there? So that's what that is going to be about, which is going to be exciting. But get around people who can mentor you, who who can show you something. So outside of mentors and coaches, take online courses if you can. Take an online course to learn how to do these things, because they're going to show you step by step what they did. Buy books, buy 2-3 books. Usually if I'm trying to learn a new skill, I'll buy a few books, 2-3 books, and I'll read the books, and I'll take the top 1-2 ideas out of each of them and implement it to make fast progress. And then maybe the last thing you can do is just have a community of people around you, if you can, other people who's moving in the same direction of you. You can find online courses, you can find online groups, forums on Facebook, and do those type of things, and that will really move you forward faster. All right, so hopefully you found this inspiring today. If you did, put a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any other ideas. Anytime that you're looking to move further, faster, and how you study success. All right, so let's get this community going. All right, so also, if you want to know, if you want to be more successful, you want to really figure out, am I on the right path? Take my Achiever assessment below, and you'll be able to get that score. All right, so until next time, remember, make each and every day more productive. See you soon.